This is the sixth episode of the dramatic series Invisible Friend from the audio drama How We Manage Stuff. It is entitled, I Look Good in Yellow. A story.
A story.
Looking for the exit.
But settling for the little girl's room.
At the Lillian Moeller Gilbreth School. Principal Othmar.
I'm willing to take your word for it.
And our building manager, Mr. Klempner.
This is great plumbing. You really have to see it for yourself.
This is our story. May we begin?
Maintenance. Maintenance, girls, come on.
Your staff, Meredith. You can go in if you need to clear the kids out.
Thanks, Miss O, but it's what the kids expect. Certainly what they should expect.
Well, that's probably right.
Girls, you've spent enough time on your makeup. Come out. Principal Othmar is with me.
They're at that age where they still think makeup is fun.
Fun for a lot of people. But it's one thing I don't miss. You still in there, Miss Maddie?
Yes, Mr. Klempner.
Can you give a little leadership? Little of the Gilbreth spirit? Get everybody out on the count of 3?
Oh, yeah. Come on, Caitlin.
Not finished.
You've done enough. Come on.
Do I really need to see what's in here?
Yeah, you do. You gotta see it's real.
Oh, I don't think you're inventing it, though I wish you were.
We're done, Mr. Klempner. Now, Caitlin.
Thank you, Miss CEO. And here, Miss O. Okay, so you see these pipes. The first one carries the hot water to the faucet. And the second one, cold water back.
Okay, so this is the part you said is special. It's not normal?
Not at all. Instant hot water. No waiting.
Bit of luxury.
Common when they built the building in the 1920s. If you had the resources, if you know what I mean.
And this is why we need to replace it?
We need to replace it because it is old. The leaks and the buildup at the joints.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
It is not.
And the pipes might burst?
No, they will burst. There's no question. 6, 8 months.
And this is because the school had a fancy brand name architect?
Yep, you got it. Don't find this in poor people's bathrooms. You had to feel you deserved it.
And we have to do the entire building?
All the buildings.
Can't do one at a time?
More expensive that way.
Can we do a simpler system? Like one set of pipes? We don't need instant hot water.
There's no savings there. It's just as expensive. We gotta face the music, if you know what I mean.
Of course. Oof, that sounds terrible. Like they're about to burst any minute.
No, that's not the plumbing. No.
No?
Car outside? One of the high school boys, maybe?
No. Right. Bet it's my ride. Thank you for showing me this, Mr. Klempner. We'll get it in the budget.
Hey, girlfriend. Thought you went ahead without me.
Sorry, I'm late, Evelyn.
No problem. Give me a chance to show off my new car and try to impress the high school boys.
Don't even joke about it, Ev.
Not to worry. I wasn't very good at it the first time.
What is this thing?
The new leaser, Penelope. Get in.
Can I say that this thing doesn't seem like you?
It's yellow. Isn't that all that matters? I look good in yellow.
It's more like a male midlife crisis toy.
Maybe. But it's yellow and electric.
Oh, not some gas-guzzling turbo noise machine?
Well, it makes noise, but it's all digital.
Digital?
Generated on a chip somewhere and blasted through speakers.
So you can have your midlife crisis, still be environmentally sound, and turn down the volume when your partner gets touchy?
I believe that's the idea. Product of one of our clients. Thinks there's a market.
Probably is.
You tell me the reaction when we pull up at your boyfriend's office.
We're not going to talk about Dara.
But he'd love it.
Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't.
So, what's going on there?
Ev, we're not going to be the women who always talk about men.
Oh, I don't want to talk about Dara.
Thank goodness.
I want to talk about you.
Ev.
You've put a lot of effort into this pen, and I don't see you getting much out of it.
It's complicated.
Don't do, and it's complicated on me. It looks like you're having an affair, not a relationship.
But he's only been able to...
That's right. He was married, and there's a daughter. But let's see. It was 1, 2, 3 years ago that the divorce was final? No, 4. It was 4. It's now 4.
None of your business, Ev.
It is when I see my friend being torn apart by a relationship. He isn't thoughtful. He isn't mature enough for you.
It's cute, though.
Cute? No. That's not going to last. His figure will be gone as soon as you move in together.
Want to use that great big brain of yours for something good?
I'm using it for something good. I'm helping my friend.
Plumbing, Ev. I've spent the day talking about plumbing.
Plumbing. Simple application of fluid dynamics. Hardly worth the effort. Unless, of course, you and Dara are thinking of buying a house together?
Serious, Ev. Plumbing. The school. It's failing. We need to redo almost every building.
So why are you complaining to me?
You're on the board of the school. It's going to come up at the next meeting. We're going to need to entirely rethink the capital budget.
Okay, I'm ready. What's the problem with the plumbing?
What do you think?
Technically, I have no idea. I guess that it's busted and you don't have the money to fix it?
Exactly right.
So the school borrows.
Think about what you just said.
What's so hard? Borrow is borrow.
Against what? What's the collateral?
You have a lot of prime land.
Supporting the loan for capital improvement from 2 decades ago.
The buildings.
Can't be used.
Why not? They're great.
Priceless and worthless. Famous architect, 1920s, historical registry, can't be modified.
Tuition revenue.
Covers 60% of the operating budget. We can't even get a line of credit to make it easier to pay bills.
What's left?
Personal guarantee by board members?
Like countersigning your nephew's car loan?
You could put it that way.
I feel my board service would be coming to an end. Can't you get somebody's parents to give you some cash? Gotta take this. It's a guy we employ as an investor's rep.
Oh, get your name on the toilet. Yeah, sure.
Got you on speaker, Vinny.
You in a meeting, Evelyn?
Driving a friend to an appointment. You know, Penelope Othmar?
Yeah. Hi.
What do you got, Vinny?
Need a favor.
Doesn't involve actual work, does it?
Need a witness for a pull.
A pull? The end of the line? The handwriting's on the wall.
You have been weighed in the balance and found wanting. Yep, that one. We're taking our money back.
Can't you get one of the minions to do it?
You wrote the policy. Has to be an adult. Has to have permanent relationship to the company.
Can't we bend it?
You want to face risk management?
When is it? Maybe I have yoga.
30 minutes.
Where? I'm heading downtown.
Walking distance from Annie's Tea and whatever.
Have to do it today?
Your balance sheet for the month will look a whole lot better.
Ugh.
Ev, that's a yes.
No, it's not a yes.
Great. See you in 30 minutes.
Don't you say anything.
What's there to say?
This isn't my job.
And driving me downtown is your job and not a favor to me?
It's a chance to get a little wind beneath my wings. And you wouldn't need a favor if you actually bought a car.
It's complicated.
Always is.
Because I need to ask another favor.
My car is at your command. Where do you need to go?
I need a mentor for a student.
And you're asking me?
I was going to.
You know I live in a gingerbread house.
No, you don't. You like kids.
Depends on how you cook them.
Evelyn, be serious. How did we put you on the Gilbreth board?
A vote, bylaws, something like that.
But they usually ask if you're interested in education.
And I said that I was interested in supporting you.
And I need support. I need a mentor. So you might be willing?
If it was you that needed mentoring, I'd be glad to do it, especially with Dara. But I don't think that's what you mean.
It's a student, a very talented student.
Penn, I'll drive you anywhere you want. I'll listen to you rehash every decision you've made. I'll even try to be nice to Dara. But I'm not going to teach your kids.
Really interesting little girl.
No, she's not. She's a rich kid, and her parents are not going to donate a dime to fix your plumbing.
Not quite it. But that's a good idea. Maybe Daddy has an interest in historic buildings.
Wait. It's not the kids who were all over social media last week. Brother and sister, abuse of some kind. The boy, I think. Those were Gilbreth kids, right?
Yes, but no. Different case.
What's the story? Sister one place, brother someplace else? That's not going to be fixed anytime soon.
No, but it's not what it appears.
And this other girl, the girl who needs mentoring, is headed in the same direction?
What? Maddie? No. She's just more than our staff can handle. And she could benefit from a little personal attention.
But it's not a good sales job, Penn. A kid that no one can handle? Why don't you just give me a bucking horse or Dara?
She might be the one student who lives up to the Gilbreth ideal.
What ideal is that?
Leadership through business.
That's an ideal.
That's what all our documents say. Those who want to lead the world must show that they are masters of the transaction.
Quite an ideal.
I thought it was noble once. I still do, in a way.
Good for you.
Don't you?
I guess. Maybe.
Well, why did you go into business?
So I wouldn't be poor. So I wouldn't be at the mercy of others. So I would never have to choose between my own sense of honesty and the needs of someone else.
I don't remember that you were ever poor.
Before your time. I survived on a diet of ramen noodles and peanut butter.
You didn't want to change the world?
Tried that. It ended badly.
Not that I've seen. Managing partner of the region's largest independent consultancy?
Nice job. That doesn't test my ideals.
You know that's not what I'm asking. I just think it would be good for you and good for the girl.
And here we are. Offices of Silent Partners.
Would you consider it?
I'll consider it. But I won't do it.
Can you give me a name, a recommendation?
Need a ride back? My stuff should be short.
Dara will give me a ride back. I'll call you tonight.
Let me get that door. Well, Principal Othmar is at the offices of Silent Partners. Evelyn is off on a business errand, and you have been sitting in a comfortable chair, or perhaps working out, while listening to the episode, I Look Good in Yellow. This is episode 21230 of the story Invisible Friend. It and other episodes can be found at all the major podcast sites, including Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and Spotify, under the title How We Manage Stuff, or at our website, which is howwemanagestuff.com. It is copyright 2021 by Jaggy LLC. This is your stage manager, and we'll say goodnight, and we'll see you tomorrow.